Alrighty, gonna give this a go. So, I guess today I just felt the inclination to make a video, kind of about gratitude, and it happened, or I had the idea from the silliest, dumbest thing, and it was literally, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it was way worse this morning, but I got cat hair in my eye, or I woke up with it in my eye, and my eye was all swollen, and I could barely open it. It's still kind of swollen up here, but I could barely open my eye. It was all red and inflamed, and just looked funky and dumb, and it just reminded me of how temporary everything in life is. Even our vision. We take it for granted every single day. Being able to look around, beautiful trees and the sky, color, our friends and family's faces, people we care about. And it's so weird how as humans, it's like, at least I'll speak for myself, we almost have to lose things to appreciate them. And I really want to get to the point where that's not the case, where I appreciate things when they're here, when they're happening, being more present. And maybe that just comes down to practicing, thanking, being thankful for what you have, maybe thanking God every day for what He's given you. Because we come into this world with nothing, and we will leave this world with nothing. And that's the truth. And some people certainly have it harder than others. Maybe they don't have a lot of people around them, or they think they don't. And part of life, I feel like I've come to realize in my whole 21 years of being on this earth, is no one owes you anything, and life is going to keep moving regardless. And I don't want that to be a pessimistic viewpoint, because it's not meant to be. I'm not meaning it to be. But it's more so that life is what you make of it. And say you don't have any friends, for example. What's stopping you from getting out of your comfort zone, finding hobbies you enjoy, and meeting people? I understand a lot of people are depressed, or they don't want to get out of their house, or they have anxiety, but the thing about life is it's going to keep moving, and life doesn't necessarily get easier. You get stronger, and you learn how to cope and deal with it. And the best way is always through. I'm someone that's struggled with anxiety my whole life, and something I know for certain is that if you don't do the things you are anxious to do, it will not get better. In fact, it'll get worse. You have to get out of your comfort zone. I understand those feelings, they suck, and sometimes they feel overwhelming, but you have to just do it anyway. Do it anxious, do it nervous, do it unhappy even. And it will get easier over time. And that is the truth. It's not a fun truth, it's not an easy truth, but that is the way. If you want to improve your life, if you want to improve yourself, if you want to improve your circumstances, the best way is through. And I don't know what that means to you. It could be starting a new career that you've been nervous to do. It could be getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people. It could be traveling. It could just be anything that you think will better you, that you've been putting off because you have been either anxious or, and I'm kind of speaking to myself here, anxious or just maybe too content, maybe, It's just it's very important. That's how you grow as a person. That's how you grow your life. That's how you grow this experience, this world that we only get one chance at. Let's not waste it. So that's all I got for you guys. But yeah, even if I look back at this and it maybe helps me in a few months, or hopefully it helps whoever's watching this. Maybe I'm being a little too hopeful. I don't know if I said anything super insightful, but yeah, even if it helps one person, then it'd be worth it. So, all right, guys, hope you have a great day.